Hey guys, Ricky Russo here. I hope you all had a safe and happy 4th of July. I had a great day and I wanted to share it with you, and I want to tell you a little story. I hope you can get an idea of the picture that I'm about to paint for you. Well, anyway, every year on the 4th of July, we go out to Long Island on the North Fork of Long Island to see my Godfather. It's a big shindig. Nobody wants to miss this. It's probably the event of the year out there. Well, before we get into any particulars about that, I just wanted to tell you that, since I had the fractured ankle, I can't do a lot of driving. So, my wife took the wheel and she made the long drive. It's about 2.5 hours or so going out there. And I'm in the passenger seat, and I'm getting bored and what have you. And my wife, she's using the GPS so that she has the exact directions to get out there. And you guys know that the GPS has this woman's voice. I think her name is called Siri, and she's the one who can answer questions and give you directions. It's unbelievable. But as I'm sitting there bored, I'm saying, no, I think Ricky could do this, no? And I understand that they're looking for a male voice to do this. So I don't think I'd have a problem. Like, I'm just going to give you an example, if you don't mind. Now, this is Ricky Russo. You need to find 422 Oak Road? No problem, you gagoots. You go down the road 4.3 miles. You hang a left on Newbridge Road. You follow your schnoz to the dead end. And then you make a Louis. If you still can't find it, call Kim Kardashian. What the fuck, get out of here. Forget about it, you buffangool. Now, how does that sound? You think that they'd hire me? I think they'd give me a shot. But anyway, so we're driving out there. We get off the LIE, and we go up to the entrance to the mansion. And there's two guys sitting in an outpost in front of the house. Big iron gate. And let me tell you, if they don't recognize you or your car and your license plate, you're not getting any further than the front door. I mean, that goes without saying. It's unbelievable. But anyway, they see Ricky and they open the gate and they let me in, and you go up a long winding road to the entrance of the mansion. Beautiful green grounds. Everybody's working on it, watering, mowing it. It's like something out of the picture, something like you see out of the movies. When we pull up and we park the car, the valet comes out, takes the car. I mean, this is a big shindig out there. So we go in the back where they have this beautiful pool, Roman statues, the water coming out of the private parts. I mean, it's overlooking the Long Island Sound, the water. It's gorgeous. It's perched on a cliff. I mean, it's like unbelievable. You have to be there to understand. But anyway. My Godfather, he's sitting in the chair in the back in the shade, and his name is Carmine, but they call him Unocchio. And Unocchio in Italian means one eye, Unocchio. And nobody knows how he lost his eye. He won't tell you. Everybody has their own stories how they think he lost his eye. But anyway. And Carmine's in his late 80s. I mean, he's no young fella anymore. And but he's still strong as an ox. And he has a pet. And he's sitting right by him on the floor. And it's a big gray wolf. Now, the wolf is almost as old as Carmine. And you can tell he's old now. But when he opens his mouth, his teeth are as sharp as the day he was born. I mean, it's still a scary sight. He don't bother nobody, but be careful when you approach Carmine. And everybody goes up to him and when you kiss him on the cheek, on the left cheek, the right cheek, and everybody kisses your back. I mean, that's the tradition in the Italians. But I've never been kissed a kiss more on that day. Unbelievable. But it's a great day. I get to see my old buddies. I met Joey Batts and Tommy Tutone, Johnny Padron and Vinny Bozzola. Ralphie Sacramento was there with Jerry Enrico, and my good buddy Jimmy Sabatini. I mean, we could sit for hours and chew the fat, having a drink, smoking a cigar. It's a great day. the men are outside by the pool, the women are all inside, all the wives and girlfriends or whatever, and they're tending to the food, the brajol, the veal cutlets, the bowls and bowls of macaroni with the most delicious gravy you ever had. Now, in Italy, you call it gravy. You never, ever, ever call it sauce. Never call it sauce in front of the Italians. It's gravy. But it's a great meal with all the desserts and so forth and so on. And they had music. They had a band. They even had a guy singing. I think it was Charlie Poveromo. It was unbelievable. It's great. And Carmine, he has a car collection. I've never seen something like this. He has a Bugatti and an Aston Martin, a Studebaker, a 57 Chevy, a Packard. I mean, there's more. I just don't know all of them. But he's got a touring car from the 30s. One side is all full of holes. They'll never tell you what happened or how all those holes came to be. But let's face it, guys. I mean, we're not stupid. I'm sure you guys can figure out what the holes are from also. But anyway, it's a great night. And at the end, everybody sits around and have their sambuca with anisette or their espresso, because everybody's got a long drive home. But the closing is the fireworks. I mean, this show is unbelievable. The town, they hold its own fireworks show on the 4th. Nobody who lives there goes sees the town's fireworks. Everybody comes out to Carmine's house. They line the roads. The police are there making sure that everybody's in order, and they all come to watch Carmine's fireworks show. I mean, the shells bursting over the Long Island Sound, over the water. I'm telling you. I mean, it's not as good as Macy's, but it's not as bad. It's not too far off. Trust me. Well, that's it, guys. You know, everybody jumps in their cars, drives home, and they start the next day looking forward to the next opportunity. Because you don't get to see these guys during the course of the year except at funerals or weddings. You know the old story, guys. Well, anyway, I hate to bore you. I kept you out there too long to this video. But I just wanted to share my day with you. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. I love you all. You know that, and I appreciate your time. Ciao.